You need
Come on, Brynjolf. What is it this time?
Well, I see that my time is up. Come back tomorrow. If
Careful
you wish
with
to
that. What a waste of
I
time.
haven't got all day.
Damn.
You've been a good friend to me. That means something.
Looks like I chose. And here you go. The way things have been going around here. It's... Nah. But never mind that. You did the job, and you did it well. All right then. The group I represent has its home in the Ratway beneath Riften. A tavern called the Ragged Flag. Get there in one piece, and we'll see if you really got what
It's so
it takes.
good to see you again.
What is it with you and all these questions? Very well. Ask away.
Here, spend it well.
Give it up, Brynjolf. Those days are over.
Well, well. Color me impressed, lass. Reliable and headstrong? You're turning out to be quite the prize. So, now that I've whetted your appetite with our little scheme at the market, how about handling a few deadbeats for me? They owe our organization some serious coin, and they've decided not to pay. I want you to explain to them the error of their ways. Kirava, Bersi Honeyhand, and Helga. Do this right, and I can promise you a permanent place in our organization. Honestly, the debt is secondary here. What's more important is that you get the message across that we aren't to be ignored. A word of warning, though. I don't want any of them killed. Bad for business. Good. If you need any details on your marks, I'll be here. Now get going.
You want something, or... I've already told that, but look around you. I'm barely keeping this rat hole together. Good. I'm not paying any of you a single septim. Ever! Now get out of my inn. I said get out! Not paying a single coin. I said get out! I'm not paying a single coin.
My skill in...
No lollygagging.
So, well, so Brynjolf doesn't even bother to show up and... You're gouging me for... Don't fool yourself. It's only a... Likewise. Now I have a lot to do.
What did you want? What does he want now? I already explained to him that... Look, I can't make the... And so, you can't scare me with your tough talk. I'm not paying you people a single coin.
I said get out. I'm not paying a single coin. You can't hide from... You're as good as dead.
What do you want?
Get away from me.
I said get out. I'm not paying a single coin.
New in town, eh? Here for the fishing, I guess.
Have anything for us yet? Kiravid, talk to Talon J at the Bean. Helga is a devout follower of Dibella, and dotes on... He's his pig. The key is that ugly dwarven urn in his shop. Smash that thing to bits and he'll change his attitude. I'll be here when you're done.
What do you want? With the rumors going around, I'm not that foolish. The last thing I want... Look, I'm only telling you this because Kirava has some family at a farm just inside. Just please don't harm anyone. I couldn't bear the thought.
I'm not paying... No, and I never will. Please, my family means... Very well. Here. Take this back to Brynjolf and tell him he'll have no more trouble from me. What are you doing that for?
Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Ask all you want. You can't squeeze blood from a stone. Not in this part of the world, anyway. Please, don't... You have my statue. Not Lady Dibella. I get the message. Here, take your gold. I hope you choke on it.
My husband Bercy will be the death of me. He spends too much time worrying about Riften and not enough about himself.
I can't pay. I can't.
Oh my word.
If I had it, I'd pay. There's no need to do that.
Oh my word.
Oh no. Oh, there's no need. Oh, and look, I even have the payment I owed. Here, take it. Oh no, you're the one from Brynjolf's.
If you're looking for a handout, you'll want to speak with my husband.
Make it quick.
So, well done. Here you go. I think you'll find these quite useful. Judging from how well you've handled those shopkeepers, I'd say that's the spirit. I think you'll do more than just fit in around here. What's on your mind? We've run into a... Tell you what, you keep making us coin. Now, if there are no more questions, how... following me and I'll show you what we're all about. Let me show you the operation. Then you can ask your questions. Keep following. It isn't far.
Let's wait until Brynjolf's here.
Mercer, this is the one I was talking about. Our new recruit.
This better not... Before we continue, I want to make one thing perfectly clear. Do I make myself clear? Good, then I think it's time we put your expertise to the test.
Wait a moment. You're not talking about Golden Glow, are you? Even our little Vex couldn't get in.
Claim this recruit possesses an aptitude for our line of work. So let her prove it. Golden Glow Estate is critically important to one of our largest clients. However, the owner has suddenly decided to take matters into his own hands and shut us out. He needs to be taught a lesson. Brynjolf will provide you with the details.
Mercer, aren't you forgetting something? Welcome to the family, lass. Simple. You should talk... Oh, and talk to Tanelia. Golden Glow. We need you to teach him a lesson by burning down 3 of the... The catch is that important client Mercer mentioned would be furious. Aye. The last... Maven prefers that Arangoth remains alive. The guild has a lot riding on this. Don't make me look foolish by mucking it up. You watch yourself on that island.
I wanted to say something to you.
Don't take prisoners.
I think you're all right. In fact, I'm kind of impressed how well you're doing around here. Just keep it between us. Pull up a chair. When I started out in this business, I didn't mean to imply. With my lock-picking aptitude, I was a natural at jailbreak. It's where a client pays you to get arrested, and you get thrown into a prison. Usually it's to free someone the client cares about. Either way, the trick was in the escape. That's where my strengths came in handy. Well, as a jailbreak, I do jobs for the Thieves Guild and the Dark Brotherhood, but if they... The last... After that, I don't know. I think I realized that out in... Killings. I already knew Delvin. I asked if I could join up, and that was that.
You're making waves around here. I like that. If you ever want to talk about anything...
Got a minute?
You let me know.
Wanted to say something. I've never seen anyone with skills like yours. I just wanted to let you know that if you need anything, you can talk to me. Speak to the shadow.
Hey! I want to talk to you. Now. You're pretty tough. I respect that. Bringing in a lot of coin for the guild. Making us look good, too. Let me know if you need anything. Okay? Always a pleasure.
Come here a second. A lot of people are beginning to get impressed with you here. Me included. Just wanted to let you know. The honey they collect on that hunk of rock goes into making Blackbriar mead, just about the best tasting mead in all of Skyrim. If you ever need more practice with the bow, just grab me. You're not really allowed. You're not... You're not... You're not... You know... Not really allowed in here, you know. You're not really... You know you're not supposed to be in here. You're not really allowed in here. You're not supposed to be. You're not... You're not re... You know... You know... You're not real... You know... You know... You know... You know... Not supposed to be... Here right now. What are you doing? Not supposed to be in here right now.
How can a humble servant of Talos help you today?
I'll make
I can do this all day!
One minute. Gone now, I suppose.
This is what I trained for! Finished it!
Remember that you chose this path. Again.
There's a nip in the air. Cold won't be good for my crops. Never is.
Ah, what are you hunting? Never mind. I don't want to know. Thank you very much.
Got some good... Looking to protect yourself? Or deal some damage? Don't...
Yes?
Not until you get rid of whoever your other friend is.
I like what he... Here's everything I have. Sorry there isn't more. Mm-hmm.
If you're looking for passage, talk to Captain Gyalo.
Stand aside.
You got a good thing. Glover Mallory's the name. Looking to protect yourself or deal some damage? Bring your weapons and armor to me. Fix it up right.
With the Ashbourne threat taken care of, I can give my men as they deserve. Well done.
And I have you to thank for it. Don't pity me. Doesn't everyone pity the hopeless? I used to be a miner. When the mine dried up, I was lost. That fetcher Geldis won't even... If I want to spend my last bag of coins getting drunk, if you can get that stubborn mule to let me into the niche, I'll make sure you get what's coming to you.
Hey,
the
what?
mines are open and the shop is busy again. Thank you.
Welcome to the... Have you seen... Oh, she used to be rich of it. As much as I love making coin, I can't watch her do that anymore. I won't. Also, tell her she's welcome back any time. Come back any time. My doors are always open.
Misery? I'll give you misery. Try getting a sign to scrape next time.
I could swing a pickaxe. Well then, I suppose I'm off to do what I do best. Here, this was something I carried around in happier times. Maybe you can find a use for it. Couldn't be better. The sections that are being opened up have revealed some huge deposits of ebony. Old Cretius has a nose for exactly where to dig. If they'd only listened to him years ago, the town wouldn't have been in such dire straits. At this rate, I'll be able to put a roof over my head in just a few months. See you in the market.
going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go to waste. Glover Mallory's the name. If you're looking for a smith, you found one of the best. You got a good thing going here now that you've reopened the mines. Don't let it go. Either you're here to get showered and a fine question. I wish I... Besides, no one... I had a friend who spent a lot... After he moved on to greener path, I've always... However, I've seen the smile on people's faces, and there's hope around here once again. Something we've been lacking for a long time. Steel, dwarven, ebony. If it's broken, I can mend it. Yes? You're...
The Northern Maiden is shipshape and ready to go. Huh?
Huh?
Someone there.
You're a dead woman! Your own kind. You call yourself a North?
Something I can help with, or do you just want to talk?
Word on the street is Golden Gl- Let me take... Arengoth sold... He has no idea the extent of Maven's... If only the parchment had the buyer's name instead of this odd blast. But for now, you're off to speak to Maven Blackbriar. She asked for you by name. If it was like that, she wouldn't. It's just business. That's between you... Don't worry about it. Keep doing right by us. There's plenty more where that came from.
I've never seen Niol this upset before. Niol told me that it isn't this bad everywhere.
Be careful. I don't have any business
out and
with
see
you,
if she's right.
So get out of my face. So you're the one. You're a... It's about time, Brynjolf. Faith. All I care about is cause and effect. I hope I have a I also want to know how... Head to the Bannered Mare in Whiterun and look for Malus Macius. He'll fill you in on all the details. I don't have any business with you, so get out of my face.
Can't imagine. I'm gonna keep haunting Brew's owner. No. The meadery has quite a pest. He's going to give you the poison. Maven, now get going before Sabjorn grows a brain and hires...
What are you, Gawk? Are you kidding? I'm supposed... If he sees the meadery in this... I hope you're not expecting to get paid until the job's... Well, that's not how I operate. My only demand is that these If you plant this in the vermin's... Don't come back until every one of those things are dead.
The old man.
If you need to sample some of the finest... Malice is teaching me everything he knows about...
Was something... Well, it's about time. You'll just have to wait until after the captain's
I can't wait to
finished.
see Sabjorn.
I suppose you can wait around if you must.
I'm the commander of the guard here in Whiterun. Well, Sabjorn, now that you've taken care of your little pest problem, How about I get a taste of some of your mead?
Help yourself, my lord. It's my finest brew yet. I call it Honningbrew Reserve. I think you'll find it quite pleasing to your palate.
Oh, come now. This is mead, not some wine to be sipped and savored. By the 8. What's in this?
I don't know. What's wrong?
You assured me this place was clean. I'll see to it that you remain in irons for the rest of your days.
No, please. I don't understand.
Silence, idiot. I should have known better to trust this place after it's been riddled with filth.
I beg you, please. This is not what it seems.
You're in charge here until I can sort this all out.
It will be my pleasure.
And you're coming with me to Dragon's Reach. We'll see how quickly your memory clears in the city's prisons. Now, move.
Look, I assure you this is all just a huge misunderstanding.
I said move.
Farewell, Sabjorn. I don't think that could have... So, you're welcome to take a look around Sabjorn. Here, this should help. I thought it would be better to leave some of the detail. Besides, you've done Maven a favor getting rid of him, and saved me from wasting coin hiring someone else to do it later. Start changing it over to the Blackbriar Meadery West as soon as possible. She's put me in charge of keeping the mead. If you're in the area, and you ever need anything fenced, you just let me know. Remember to put in a good word with Maven for me.
What's the hurry? I've never seen
You're a
the old.
stranger here.
The old
Visitors
told
like
me that
us
it
are
isn't as
rare
bad
in this
everywhere.
part of Skyrim.
Maybe one day I'll venture out and see if she's right.
I trust you have good news. This doesn't tell me much. The only thing that could identify Sabjorn's... Well, you should bring this... There's also the matter of your payment. I believe you'll find this more than adequate for your services.
Word on the street is that poor Sabjorn... Exactly. Maven sent word that you discovered something else while you were out there. Then this is beyond. Someone's trying to take us down by driving a wedge between me. Mercer thinks he knows a way, and if I were you, I'd hurry. I've never seen him this angry before.
Ah, it would seem our adversary is attempting to take us apart indirectly by angering. However, don't mistake my admiration for... Because the parchment you recovered mentions a Godgel lie. His real name is Gaem. Gaem is our inside. I'm betting he acted as a ghost. Get out there, shake him down, see what you come up with. Talk to Brynjolf before you leave if you have any questions.
I can't believe... Trouble? He's one of the most... You're going to have to buy... If that fails, follow him and see what he's up to. If I know Gaem, he's in way over his head, and you'll be able to... I'm glad to see you. Just keep on Galem's tail, and he's bound to step into something you can't scrape off.
So, what do we have here? Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I
I'll
just...
make a protection!
I'm going to put you...
I will drag you.
Worse shape than that.
You have committed crimes against Skyrim and smart.
You hear the news? The Emperor has been murdered. Right here in Skyrim.
Feel free to make requests.
By the gods, the Emperor has been murdered. Nobody's safe.
Yes?
The gods gave you two hands.
So, what do we have here?
I can respect that.
Let me guess. By your scent, I'd say you were from the guild. But that can't be true, because I told Mercer I wouldn't deal with them anymore. I don't deal in Oh, wait. I'm sorry to say I know very little. Maybe I did, maybe I didn't. I don't care what you promise. If I tell you the... Hasn't Mercer... You kill me... Well, now, I have a buyer looking for a case of... Bring it to me, and we'll talk about Golden Glow Estate.
Apples, tomatoes, leeks, and
Perfect. Mind yourself.
You're the best. Can you be my mother?
Good. Here, take this. Not as far as... I was approached by a woman who wanted me to act. She flashed a bag of gold in my face. I brought in the coin and walked away with... Not at all. However, I did notice, in this business we rarely... Look. Now, since our transaction is done, I'll be on my way.
Lawmaker, protect me!
Is that your best,
Your fear. Very well.
you let me know your choice.
Now there's no need to do anything rash. This isn't as bad as it seems. I was gonna tell Mercer about everything, honestly. Please. All right. It's Carlia. Her name is Carlia.
Ha! Found you!
Mercer never... Carlia is the thief responsible for murdering the... Help. Please. You have to... I don't know... Here. Take... Mercer never told you about her?
What's that? Now we have this.
Yeah, I guess I have a minute. What do you want?
Did Gullumai give up any information? No. This is grave news indeed. She's someone I hope... Carlia destroyed everything this guild's... After we discovered what she... Carlia... If only we knew where she was. There's only one place. We have to go out there before... Yeah, here's your payment for solitude. Prepare yourself and meet me at the ruins.
What did you need?
Good. I've scouted the ruins and I'm... No, I found her horse. Don't... Let's get moving. You're leading and I'm following. Just make... The last thing I need is you blundering into a trap and warning her that we're here. Have your weapons ready. Certain Carlia knows we're here. There's little time for talk. What do you want? That's enough of this unnecessary chatting. We need to keep going. Must you 20 when before I could even draw my blade. Carlisle, I staggered away from the last. To this day, I've regretted allowing her to escape, even if it meant I had died trying. I owed Gallus that much. Yes, yes, what is it now? They say that these ancient
Go. No one here now. No one here now.
rat merely an annoyance.
Who's there? Who's there?
Quite simple, really. I don't know what the fuss is about these locks. All it takes is a bit of know-how, and a lot of skill. That should do it. There's little time for talk. What do you want? Reset all of the traps. Who's there? You've just written your own epitaph. Nothing! So ends the lesson. it's one of the infamous Nordic puzzle doors. How quaint. Without the matching claw, they're normally impossible to open. Since I'm certain Carlia already did away with it, we're on our own. Fortunately, these doors have a weakness if you know how to exploit it. Quite simple, really. Carlia is close, I'm certain of it. Now let's get moving. Honestly think your arrow will reach me before my blade finds your heart?
Give me a reason to try.
You're a clever girl, Carlia. Buying Golden Glow Estate and funding Honningbrew Meadery was inspired.
To ensure an enemy's defeat, you must first undermine his allies. It was the first lesson Gallus taught us.
You always were a quick study.
Not quick enough. Otherwise Gallus would still be alive.
Gallus had his wealth and he had you. All he had to do was look the other way.
Did you forget the oath we took as Nightingales? Did you expect him to simply ignore your methods?
Enough of this mindless banter. Come, Carlia. It's time for you and Gallus to become reunited.
I'm no fool, Mercer. Crossing blades with you would be a death sentence, but I can promise the next time we meet, it will be your undoing.
How interesting. It appears Gallus's history has repeated itself. Carlia has provided me the means to be rid of you, and this ancient tomb becomes your final resting place. But do you know what intrigues me the most? The fact that this was all possible because of you. Farewell. I'll be certain to give Brynjolf your regards.
Easy. Easy. Don't get up so quickly. How are you feeling? No. I saved your life. My arrow was tipped with a unique paralytic poison. It slowed your heart and kept you from bleeding out. Had I intended to kill you, we wouldn't be having this conversation. My original intention was to use... I made a split-second decision to get you out of the way, and it proved more than your... All I had hoped was to capture... Mercer must be brought before the guild to answer for what he's done. He needs to pay for Gallus's murder. My purpose in using Snowvale Sanctum to ambush Mercer wasn't simply for irony's sake. Before both of you arrived, I recovered a journal from Gallus's remains. I suspect the information we need is written inside. I wish I knew. The journal is written in some sort of language I've never seen before. Enther. It's the only outsider Gallus. There were 3 of us. Myself, perhaps I'll... Here, take these as well. They may prove useful.
I'm working on some very important research, I assure you. The exact nature of my research is a secret, I'm afraid, but it really is quite valuable.
It's lies. All for older. Don't... She's but she is... She's trying to undermine my confidence, make me doubt myself. If you're working on any experiments, please clean up after yourself.
Enchanting service. You've come to the right place. I'd be happy to teach you.
Carlyle, do you have Gallus's problem? No, he's written all of the... No, the court... Word of warning. Caselmo is a fierce guardian of his research.
They say Ulfric Stormcloak murdered the High King with his voice.
Look, I'm very busy. Then you... I'm calling it Calcel. Preposterous. You must be mad to think I'd allow anyone... While I'm being an admirer. Do you really... You best rethink this court. I'm not certain how many scholars you're accustomed to dealing with. Very well. Perhaps when my research is complete, I'll feel more comfortable discussing findings with you.
What was...
What is it this time?
Whole dwarven city underneath the keep. The Schuenzell. Best steer clear if you don't want to sneeze. Heard about you and your honeyed words.
What a waste. There must be a dozen men. Yeah. Calselmo called in his entire expedition team. Said he needed every man he could get to clean up his research. As you say, sir. Whoever did this. I'm warning you.
By order of the Jarl, stop right. Victory is...
And so it ends.
Someone there?
I don't like doing business with Azora's faithful. Make it quick.
That? I suppose it... A rubbing, eh? I understand. Now, let me take a good look at this.
We
Over
haven't
here,
much
please.
time for discussion. But what did you need?
This is intriguing, but highly disturbing. It appears that Gallus had suspicions about Mercer Frey's allegiance to the Guild for months.
We can't afford to miss a single detail.
What he calls an unduly lavish lifestyle replete with spending vast amounts of gold on personal pleasures.
Does the journal say where this wealth came from?
Yes, Gallus seems certain that Mercer had been removing funds from the Guild's treasury without anyone's knowledge.
Anything else, Enthir? Anything about the Nightingales?
Yes, here it is. The last few pages seem to describe the failure of the Nightingales, although it doesn't go into great detail. Gallus also repeatedly mentions his strong belief that Mercer desecrated something known as the Twilight Sepulchre.
Shadows preserve us. So it's true.
I'm not familiar with the Twilight Sepulchre. What is it? What's Mercer Frey done?
I'm sorry, Enthir. I can't say. All that matters is we deliver your translation to the Guild immediately. Farewell, Enthir. Words can't express.
It's all right, Carlia. You don't have to say a word. Listen, all I want is the truth to be revealed to the Guild. They respected Carlia, and she deserves better. Do whatever you... Do whatever you can, and I've been known to handle items of questionable interest from time to time, and I'll see what I can do. Was there something else? If you have further need of me, you can find me in the...
The mages don't let us go in the college. Aster says his paw...
Just say the word if you need.
It's
not much. Very little money passes through winter. Suppose it's the same. A few of us are either too stubborn or too crazy to go, so we do our best to make a living.
You face danger without hesitation.
We may not have as much to offer as...
There's not many people left in Winterhold.
We'll do what we can.
So I have Aster to play with. Aster always wants to play Hunt and Elf.
We must hasten to Riften before Mercer can do any more. You've come. The Twilight Sepulchre is everything. Now it seems Mercer's... I felt this. I think given time you'll understand. As a Nightingale, I know the Guild doesn't do much to... I'll make for... In the meantime, if the Guild isn't willing to listen to reason, you might have to.
Need something?
Look at that dark elf whore, strutting around like she's...
Hey, what?
I'm glad you're here. Are you ready to face the Guild? Keep your eyes open. I'm not sure what to expect when we enter the system.
Even if you're one of us, you better not make trouble.
So, you're Brynjolf's new protege, eh? Don't look like much to me.
You better have a damn good reason to be here with that murderer.
Please, lower your weapons so we can speak. I have proof that you've all been misled.
No tricks, Carlia, or I'll cut you down when you stand. What's this so-called proof you speak of?
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of the Guild's got.
No,
So if you think you're here to...
This can't be true.
It's true, Brynjolf.
There's only one way to find out.
Wait just a blessed moment, Bryn. What's in that book? What did it say?
It says Mercer's been stealing from a vault.
How can Mercer open up a vault that needs 2 keys? It's impossible. Could he pick his way?
Door is the best puzzle lock someone can buy. There's no way it can be picked up.
He didn't need to pick it up.
Shield there. Use your key on the vault, Delta. We'll open it up and find out the truth.
Before we begin, I want to make two things perfectly clear. One, I'm the best infiltrator this rat hole of the Guild's got. So if you think you're here to replace me, you're dead wrong.
I've used my key, but the vault's still locked up tighter than a drum. Now use yours.
It's gone. Everything's gone. Get in here, all of you.
The gold, the jewels, it's all gone.
That son of a bitch! I'll kill him!
Vex, put it away, right now. We can't afford to lose our head.
Do what he says.
Fine. We do what you...
Delvin, Vex, watch the flagon. Look, before I help you track Mercer down, anything else? What? Was there anything else she told? Trying to make Mercer... Was there anything else? Then I haven't... I need you to break into... He never stays there. Just be careful, lass. Just find a way in, get the information and leave. And you have permission to kill anyone that stands in your way.
I dare Mercer to come back here. Sets one foot in the cistern. I dare Mercer to come back here. Sets one foot in the cistern and I'll cut it off.
What was that?
There's someone there.
This should be good. Kill him. Just die!
You have left me no choice!
someone there.
Huh?
What? Thank you for your protection. Where did you come from? There was no other way it could end.
Brynjolf, eh? Let me guess. He just plucked you off the street and dropped you into the thick of things without telling you which way is up. Am I right? This is getting dangerous.
We've scoured the... Any luck on your end? Sure, if he gets his hands on them. Agreed. I've spoke quickly. We have no time to lose. Until next we meet, lads.
I promise you. All your questions will be answered. You just have to trust me.
Not now, lass. Carla?
Brynjolf, the time...
I
We have to be very careful, Brynjolf. Mercer is a nightingale, an agent of Nocturne.
It's all true.
That's why we need to prepare ourselves and meet Mercer on equal footing, just outside of Riften.
You gonna stay? I'll teach you how to use it effectively and keep you quick on your feet.
just as puzzled as you are.
I'm glad you're here. This, we've come to seek the edge we need. If you'll follow me, guys, the Trinity disbanded 20 indirectly. The Nightingales protect the Temple of Nocturnal, a place known as the Twilight Sepulchre. This way, please.
So this is Nightingale Hall. I heard about this place when I was young, but I never knew it existed. I'm trying to understand what you know. I think we should trust us and take the deal. Got these get-ups on. Now what?
Beyond this gate is the first step in becoming a Nightingale.
Whoa there, lass. I appreciate the armor, but becoming a Nightingale? That was never discussed.
We must have Nocturnal at our backs.
What sort of a raid?
The terms are quite simple.
Aye. There's all...
What about you? Good. After I open the gate, please stand on the western side. We'll speak when the oath is complete. I call upon Lady Nocturnal, Queen of Murk, and Empress of Shadow. Hear my voice.
Ah, Carlia. I was wondering when I'd hear from you again. Lose something, did we?
My lady, I've come before you to throw myself upon your mercy, and to accept responsibility for my failure.
You're already mine, Carlia. Your terms were struck long ago. What could you possibly offer me now?
I have two others that wish to transact the oath, to serve you both in life and in death.
You surprise me, Carlia. This offer is definitely weighted in my favor.
My appetite for Mercer's demise exceeds my craving for wealth and grace.
Revenge. How interesting. Very well. The conditions are acceptable. You may proceed.
Lady Nocturnal, we accept your terms. We dedicate ourselves to you as both your avengers and your sentinels. We will honor our agreement in this life and the next until your conditions have been met.
Very well. I name your initiates Nightingale, and I restore your status to the same, Carlisle. And in the future, I'd suggest you refrain from disappointing me again.
Now that you've transacted the Mercer, by doing this, he's, well, all of, once you realize the key can access these traits, the potential good. If the key, as time passed, our luck. Very true. Before we depart, Brynjolf has some business to discuss.
Listen, lass.
I suggest you listen.
There's one last... Carlia, thanks to your efforts, Mercer's... As a result, we both feel... I've been at this game a long time, my friend. I'm good at what I do. I've never been one to lead. Never desired it, never cared for it. Don't... Ha! Just don't lose yourself, and then it's just... Until then, I've been... Carlia and I will meet you there. Self, lass. This will be a fight to remember.
imagination.
Mercer's been here. Brynjolf, we have to catch up to him. We should tread carefully. I wouldn't be surprised if he's left a few surprises for us. What's that?
atrocity.
We can take the beast on or sneak around. Your call, lass. We're right behind you.
By Nocturnal's grace, I will defeat you! Guide my hand!
Who's there?
I bring death from the shadows! What was that?
Here you are.
Thank you!
Stench.
This must be their hive. Even the farmers.
No mercy for the weak.
The dwarves. I live another day. Seen us yet. Brynjolf, watch the door.
Aye, lass. Nothing's getting by me.
Climb down that ledge. See if you can...
Carlia, when will you learn you can't get the drop on me? When Bryn... And at that moment I knew it would end. Nocturnal doesn't care about you, the key, or anything having to do with the... Revenge. When will you open your eyes? It's clear. Instead, you've chosen to... Then the die is cast, and once again my blade will taste Nightingale blood. Carlia, I'll deal with you after I rid myself of your irksome companions. the meantime, perhaps you and Brynjolf should get better acquainted.
What's stop us!
Me.
Spices, Brynjolf. Taking control of you.
Sorry, I can't.
Another way out of here before the place fills with water. The place is coming down. Let's get out of here.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do. We'll speak another
I
time.
can't. All that remains is to ensure this. I'm afraid it. When the sky. The only way to bring it back. It wasn't. As a consequence. Brynjolf. And I'm afraid you'll have to face the end of it. Take this. I've had this brew almost my entire life. And it's never let me down. Hope it brings you the same.
Sorry, lass. I've got important things to do.
last of the Nightingale Sentinels, I'm afraid. We were betrayed by one of our own. Perhaps if I had been more... How do you know of me? The King and Mercer Frey? Then, I owe you a great deal, Nightingale. You've done the Guild a great deal. My only regret is that you had to undertake... Carlyle, I feared she'd befallen... Nothing would bring me... From the moment I... When Mercer stole... Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path. I don't recognize you. The last of the Nightingale. We were betrayed. Perhaps if I had been more... How do you know of me? The King and Mercer Frey? I owe you a great deal. You've done... My only regret is that... Carlyle, I feared she'd befallen this... No. From the moment I... When Mercer stole... Whatever damage has been caused can only be corrected by following the Pilgrim's path to the Ebony.
All the living shall fear the dead.
Isis. A presence.
What do we have here? It's been a number of years since I've set foot on your world. Or perhaps it's been moments. One tends to lose track. So, once again, the key has been stolen, and a champion returns it to the sepulchre. Now that the Ebonmere has been restored, you stand before me awaiting your accolades. A pat on your head, a kiss on your cheek. What you fail to realize is your actions were expected and represent nothing more than the fulfillment of your agreement. Don't mistake my tone for displeasure. After all, you've obediently performed your duties to the letter. But we both know this has little to do with honor and oaths and loyalty. It's about the reward, the prize. Fear not. You'll have your trinkets, your desire for power, your hunger for wealth. I bid you to drink deeply from the Ebonmere mortal, for this is where the agent of Nocturnal is born. The oath has been struck, the die has been cast, and your fate awaits you in the Everglow. Farewell, Master. See to it that you stay this time, won't you?
I wouldn't think of her, I assure you. The circles, the crescent moon represents the agent of shadow. The half moon, this is not. If you ever be warned that once you've chosen, now, you're the gilded. I only hope that this isn't an end. Why, perhaps there are. We may be nightingales, but in our hearts we're still thieves, and we're damn good at what we do. Farewell.
Ah, bows and arrows for the mighty huntsman. Thank you very much for your help.
Divine smile on you, friend.
Got some... I don't claim... blades, helmets, pretty much anything to suit your needs. Don't forget to check inside the shop if you need anything.
What's the hurry?
You're making me nervous. Is there something you need?
Good hunting.
Let me know if you see anything you like. Yeah, some may call this junk. Me, I call them treasures. You come back.